do basically what you want with it. No, you don't want to. Okay. I'm like a troll that lives under a bridge or a dragon that sits on top of a pile of gold. I get loot and I really want to keep it. So if you bring me loot in game, I'm just going to be a pussy and like camp until I get to an exit. So then I can extract the loot and take the loot with me. I just need to get better at not being so afraid. Show me your shirt. It says, hello. Hello. Say, hello. My name is Coco. Hi, Bob. Is burping him easy? Yeah. So you burp him. I do 2 positions. My favorite one is this. Oh. You sit him in your lap like this, and then you make your hand into a U, and you cup his chin. It's not on his neck. You just cup his chin. And then he leans forward a little bit, and you burp him. And that's it. The other one's the classic one, where you go. Come here. Whoa, over the shoulder. And then you burp them like this. Ah, stinky. When babies drink either out of the bottle or on the breast, sometimes when they swallow air bubbles. And those air bubbles can get trapped in their tummy and they have to come up some way. So they either come up with spit up, back up, back up. So your baby ends up spitting up more because there's bubbles trapped in his belly, or it goes out the other end. And so it gets trapped in his intestines and then they have really bad gas and it makes them really fussy. So if you burp them right after they eat, a lot of the time you can get those air bubbles out through a burp and it just makes them so much happier. So maybe this is TMI, but if another baby were to like cry very close to me, it would trigger my boobs to lactate. So yeah, it's like it's definitely a maternal instinct for sure. Are you laughing? Are you laughing? Hi, Stinky. Hi. Yeah? Yeah. Hi, Stinky. Yeah. You made that little dude. What the fuck? I know, dude. Isn't that crazy? It's so crazy. Mommy made a baby. I grew you inside of me for 10 months. I know. Almost 41 weeks. You were inside of mama. Yeah. And then she pushed you out. Ugh. I pushed you out. And it took so long. Yeah, you were stuck in there. Is that funny? Is that funny? You were stuck in there. You made mama go, ouch. Oh, okay. Yes, you were worth it. Yeah, that's mommy. Oh, that's mommy. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Yeah. I went over. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Tell me more. Oh, no way. What? That's not even true. Don't lie. Are you making up fibs? Are you telling a story? Oh, it's about a unicorn. He was fighting a bear. That's crazy. I don't believe you. You swear? Okay, I believe you. Yeah, I believe you. Okay. You're very handsome. You're such a good mood right now. Oh. But yeah, burping is easy. Babies who drink from the bottle, like formula babies, usually Sullivan. Back up, please. They usually take down more air when they drink from a bottle. So they usually burp more. Breastfed babies burp a little bit less. Bless you. Bless you. Especially if they have a good latch. So Sullivan likes to be around the baby, but he doesn't really interact with the baby directly. Reese loves Cohen. Yeah, so he does this thing where he yells. He goes, ah, and then goes, choo, choo, choo. And he sneezes 3 times, but he does this like really crazy like scream for his first sneeze. And then the other ones like kind of follow the yell. It's really bizarre. My dad does like a yell sneeze, and I don't know if it's like hereditary, but it's pretty funny. Oh, that's a big yawn. Oh. What do you mean? I can't do that. We're streaming, you little nerd. What do you mean? Sullivan is indifferent. Reese loves Cohen, loves being around him, loves to give him kisses. But so my parents stayed with us for the first 5 weeks when I had him. And they brought their dogs. And we like put a baby gate at the bottom of the stairs. And my parents took care of my dogs. And Brett and I were basically confined to our bedroom for like the first 4 weeks. And Reese just kind of went crazy. I think the lack of attention from us, and like he didn't really see us, and then the new dogs, and just there's so much going on, the new baby, he just kind of got really like agitated, and like the lack of attention really like drove him kind of crazy. So he actually snapped at Sullivan a couple times, which is so like literally if you guys have been in our channels, me and Brenna's channels for a while, like Reese is the most beta dog ever. He's so beta. We took his balls when he was really young, so he just never had any like dominant like behavioral issues, or he just wasn't dominant. He's just anytime he'd ever meet a dog, he'd immediately like roll on his tummy. He's just like very, very beta. So for him to be so aggressive towards Sullivan for no reason whatsoever was really weird. So we called our vet and we were talking to him about it, and they're like, yeah, that can happen. New baby shakes up like the hierarchy of the house, of the pack. And so it's like basically like vying for attention, vying for dominance type thing. But I mean, since that happened, we actually put him on an anti-anxiety like doggy medication, and my parents left. They took their dogs, and so our dogs are around us 24/7 again, and we haven't had a problem since. It was just like a very brief thing. Everything's back to normal, but it was really freaky when it happened. It just sucks to see your dogs go kind of crazy, especially when you're dealing with like a newborn. Are you gonna fart on stream? No, you don't do that. What if that's against TOS? You're a big fart. Yeah, you're big farts. Are you a big farter? You love to fart. You think they're hilarious, huh? I mean, I guess it's harder to tell from where you guys are, but he's literally my twin. I posted a side-by-side of him and me when he was a baby and I was a baby, and we're like twin. He has my eyes, 100%. It's hard to tell what the rest of him is going to look like. But he's got my eye shape, and they're brown, and they're beautiful. He's like my little twin. That's the number one question I get a lot of times. Like, is there an adult version of that baby thing that you're using? Yeah, we want a second kid. Hopefully that we would like to space them out about 2 years apart, but we'll see how it goes. Sleep schedule's really easy so far, and I say that knock on wood, but he goes to bed at 7. I wake him up for a dream feed at 10, and then he sleeps for about a 6-hour chunk. And then he wakes up, eats. If he has a really full diaper, we change him, and then he goes back down immediately. So we're only up for like another 30 minutes, 30, maybe 40 minutes max. And then he goes right back down for another 2 to 3 hours. And then he wakes up at 7 a.m. Almost 3 months. Our babies are very close in age. He'll be 3 months in 3 weeks. So we're like 2 weeks behind you. I mean, he's slept well since the beginning. He naps well, so he sleeps for about an hour to 2 hours per nap. And then we wake him up and we feed him, and then we do wake time. So we usually do tummy time, or we walk around the house, or I have him on my chest and he lifts his neck up. So we do neck strength training, or we just sit there and talk to him, or we play music. And we try to get him as much activity in his 60 to 90 minute wake window. And then I usually feed him, even though you're not really supposed to. He's still young enough where I don't think it matters. So I feed him before nap time. And I think that's what allows me to get a 2-hour nap in. So he'll get he'll fuss. Like he'll start to because he's telling you something. But as soon as you change that diaper or you feed him or whatever, this is his state of being. This is his ground zero state. He just loves to talk. He's a big cooer. He loves to just hang out. Yeah, you do. Oh. Yeah, he's really not a fussy baby. The only time he fusses, and he fucking hates it, is getting changed on the changing table. He really hates being cold. So as soon as you lay him down, he knows you're about to take his pants off or whatever, and he starts fucking screaming. That's the only time you're fussy. Otherwise, you're a very chill baby. Stinker.